It's a happy Saturday indeed.
I've never seen this.
So this is so weird. I'm down here on Friars Road and Northside Drive. There's the McDonald's, the IKEA's over here. That's where I'm going. And when my dad first moved to San Diego, we're talking about right about now, mid-June 2012, 10 years ago. It was over here in this apartment complex, and Colt and I were out here, and we walked over to McDonald's at like 4 p.m. and got fries. We used to come over here to the Lowe's and the Home Depot or the IKEA all the time. This is just weird to be here in my own car 10 years later. Look at the drive-through. What is it? It's got, yep, Costco gas. I knew it. All right, I gotta find the IKEA. There it is. Ugliest building in the lot. I almost didn't even need the seats. Damn. Best car ever. Okay, the gate was open at the apartment place, so I just drove right in. Wow, look at this guy. He's got an F10 M5 in the garage and an F06 M6 outside. Doing it right, dude. Anyways, we had that unit right there, what, 2E, I think, with the X5. I think it was the first level, but he didn't stay there long. It was really loud because the trash collection's right here. Man, I love that. That's awesome. He had one of these carports for the E6. No, actually, the garage was a double deep. So I think the E70, he had the X5 and the Ferrari fit in there. The X5 was damaged. Somebody hit him, so he got the E60. And then I think at that point, he was already in the second unit here, which was much nicer. It was a 2-bedroom, closer to the second pool. We're gonna go buy that next. And these places now are just stupid expensive. They're probably $4,000 a month for a small 2-bedroom with no parking. It's silly, totally silly. I mean, San Diego housing is, it's a housing crisis area. You have to be pretty much elite wealthy to be able to afford anywhere worth living in the city. There are places that are $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a month. You can still get them for $2,000, but now you're talking about more of a room than a place. You know, it's a room with, if you're lucky, a parking spot. If you're crazy lucky, one of these carport things. There's a wash bay down there that we used to wash cars in. And then the second place was over here to the right. There's another BMW in front of it. It looks like the BMWs have stayed. I think it was this one, 23D. And the E60 was over here. There was a second garage. It's just wild. 10 years ago, man. We were, for Father's Day 10 years ago, which is tomorrow, I think Kenan was here, or was it Colt? Was it both of them? It was both of them, 2013. So 9 years ago, we totally detailed the Ferrari, did the Zeno wax. That's back when we did the Z2, Z5 wax combination. There's the pool. There was a guy down here, I think his name was Tyler. He had an Estoril Blue E36 M345, 4-door, 5-speed. And then he slid that off the road at 100 miles an hour or something super stupid. But they still look good. They're nice places, but you know, apartment life, you are on top of your neighbors. It's always loud. Friars Road is like 4 lanes in each direction with the turn lane, so you get a lot of street noise and a lot of military guys around here. Is that an S65? No, S63 V8 bi-turbo. Man, just San Diego car people. This guy's stealing an Audi. Whoa, good morning. Just after 12:30, kind of a late night here tonight. So tomorrow's Father's Day, but Kenan and I are going biking. Took my dad out tonight to Duke's in La Jolla. Kenan came with us. We had this planned a few days ago. Had an awesome dinner over there. Kenan found a menu hack. So you can ask for a side of steak and you get this little, I don't know if it's a sirloin or some lean cut on the side. And it's like $10 and you get this delicious little piece of meat. So that's gonna be my, I don't want to say brunch because that sounds nasty, but that'll be my lunch tomorrow before we go biking. We're going to go down to Coronado tomorrow and do a few laps. That'll be nice. It's been over a month. So we'll dig that guy down tomorrow, get some air in the tires. Today, you saw I went over to IKEA. I have not, I've just been in this limbo stage for 4 years. I have this nice queen bed and queen mattress that I'm soon replacing, but I do not have actual nightstands. I don't have a dresser. I don't have any of that. It's a small room. Southern California homes are small unless you're a multi-millionaire. So the nightstands that I've been using are actually end tables, and they're really low, about 16, 18 inches off the ground. And they've worked fine as a free thing to use on the side, literally. No complaints, but they are really low. There's no storage. When you put your phone on the charger at night or your bottle of water there at night or whatever, it is a serious reach down to access that. So I wanted, A, I wanted storage, B, I wanted to raise that up. So finally found something today that worked. Took the M5 down, loaded it in there. Absolute best car ever. You can do anything in the world with it. Came back, it's IKEA, it's cheap shit, but put it together. If you follow the instructions putting it together, here's why people shit on IKEA stuff sometimes. If you don't know the difference between a flat and a Phillips screwdriver, if you can't follow instructions, if you can't differentiate the 3 holes on the right and the 2 holes on the left with the flange on the top and not the bottom, you have no business building this furniture, and it's not gonna work right because you're not gonna build it right. But if you can identify which way the pieces go and tighten stuff down without stripping the holes out, it's actually fine. It's totally fine. The only thing I don't follow are the instructions to bolt it to the wall. We don't have little kids in the house, so I'm not worried about someone hanging on a drawer and knocking it over on themselves. We're all adults here. I'll show you tomorrow or in a couple of days. I got them set up and built, and now I got to move some clothes in there. So with that, Saturday night, I'm going to go sleep. We'll talk tomorrow, Sunday, probably from Coronado. Good night.